Okay, race fans, let's recap Friday, May 29th here at Delaware Park. We had beautiful weather, but we're still letting the turf course dry out. We were off the turf for Friday. We're expected to get back on the turf for tomorrow's Saturday, big 9-race card on Saturday, but the main track was fast. The weather was absolutely spectacular all afternoon. Thanks to all our fans and bettors and horsemen for putting on a great show, and thanks to all the horses for putting on a big show. Handle today with no turf, not that bad. We had a few small fields. Handle was a little over 2.1 million. Let's get right to the racing action here in race one. Race one, one of our biggest fields of the day, a 10-horse field, one of our biggest handles of the day. They would bet over 441,000 into this race. They bet almost 84,000 into the early pick 5 that starts race one. Race one, we're going 6 furlongs on a fast track. Maiden claiming 7,500 for filly mares 3 and up. Let's go to the voice of Delaware Park, Josh Brown, with the call of Friday's opener.
Away and running. Despite all that, a nice start. Flea breaks well, so does Twisted Gypsy and Candy Luna. There's the rail speed of Rosie's Fortune, and Confrontational is also right there, and so is Princess Charming. Oh, this pace is hot. And Flea comes away in mid-division after breaking well. Reese's Drama heads Caribbean Clarity. West 17th got a pop of the crop, and Princess Brandy has a hot pace to chase with 4 furlongs to go. Candy Luna kicks for the cash and leads by almost 3/4 of a length. Twisted Gypsy on debut is staying at that rail, and Flea looms large on the far outside. Here's Reese's Drama picking him off one by one, and those are the first 4 unsettling down. The quarter pulls in sight for Flea, who comes calling for the lead. Candy Luna tries the counter in second. Reese's Drama now picks up velocity, and West 17th closes wide as they turn for home. The back maiden class of Flea has kicked away with authoritative strides and leads by 5 open lengths. Reese's Drama moves into second. Candy Luna has no more to give, and Princess Brandy is closing in late with Confrontational. But the first race of the day and the 1-5 favorites home, Flea did just that. Flea has won it. Reese's Drama was second, Princess Brandy was third, and Confrontational was fourth.
Well, trainer Jamie Nass has a bunch of horses in on Friday. Paco Lopez has mounts in all 8 races, and they wouldn't waste any time getting to the winner's circle. They score with a heavy 1-5 favorite here. Flea, a 3-year-old filly by Take Charge India, New York bred, breaks her maiden in her 7th lifetime start. Nice ride there, Paco Lopez for Jamie Nass. Flea, the New York bred, pays $2.40 to kick us off on the early pick 5. Let's take a look here at race 2 to kick off the early pick 4. We're going 6 furlongs, 16,000 starter allowance for filly mares 3 and up. Let's check out the action from race 2.
Away and running. Bad start for Precious Sight. Good speed for Knit Witness and Thousand Stories. They break 1-2, and chasing the top 2 with the white cap is Olivia Mavis. Let 'em Hate continues to protect that rail position. Second to last is Colonial Dancer, and slow to go is Precious Sight. So Knit Witness comes away with the lead at the 4.5 and leads by 1 long length. Thousand Stories right there tracking in second, and his pace is slow to develop. And creeping closer is Colonial Dancer, but is caught very wide. Precious Sight is 3 deep. Let 'em Hate rides the rail, and Olivia Mavis picks off that rival. Inside 3 furlongs to go. The heavy favorite Knit Witness continues the lead, and there goes Thousand Stories, who can wait no more. These 2 ladies have spaced the rest. Deep on the track is Colonial Dancer trying to make inroads, and Olivia Mavis continues to bridge that gap as they turn for home. Knit Witness cuts that corner and kicks away by 1. Thousand Stories trying to have a winning response, but Knit Witness continues to pad that lead. Thousand Stories is chasing hard. Let 'em Hate is late on the scene, and Colonial Dancer just at this one pace, but it's all Knit Witness pulling away in the concluding stages. Knit Witness has won it. Thousand Stories was second, Let 'em Hate was third, and Colonial Dancer was fourth.
Knit Witness has been second 8 times from 12 starts, so she's had a little case of second-itis. She puts it all together this afternoon, and the 4-year-old daughter of Run Happy picks up her 2nd lifetime win, now close to $100,000 in career earnings for Knit Witness, who went off at 4-5 and paid $3.60 to win with jockey Abner Ordorno aboard for trainer Ernesto Padilla Preciado. Trainer Jamie Ness bred the filly, so even when he doesn't win a race, he's still part of this action here as he was the breeder of Knit Witness. Let's turn the page here. Race 3 would kick off the middle pick 5. We're off the turf, going a mile and a 16th on the main track, 16,000 starter allowance, optional claiming 16,000 for filly mares 3 and up. Let's see what happens here in race 3.
Away Yan running. Bad start for Happy this day. Good speed from Nikki Jolene. My Gal hovers against the rail and Cha-Cha-Chaka also wants a piece of the front running action. First start on the dirt for Juicy Hannah and is caught a little wide. And Happy this day with a lackluster start chases the top 4. Up and around the turn they go. Cha-Cha-Chaka shows the way and they crawl through the first furlong and a half. And Cha-Cha-Chaka, she shows them away and it leads about a length. Up the inside, My Gal is passed by Nikki Jolene to the outside, and deep on the track is Juicy Hannah, and Happy this day got a little closer, but in a race that sees no pace whatsoever. Cha-Cha-Chaka takes him through the opening quarter in a pedestrian-like fraction with 5/8 of a mile to go, and the heavy favorite shows the way 3/4 of a length. Nikki Jolene are right there stalking in second, and My Gal takes the shortest way over around the Wilmington Oval, and Juicy Hannah's going to be committed wide on both turns and gets the reins shaken to keep with the speed, and nothing yet from Happy this day. They turn again at the 3.5. Cha-Cha-Chaka continues to lead. Nikki Jolene now raises the stakes. Juicy Hannah committed to a 3-wide kick. Here she comes. My Gal's behind a wall of speed, and Happy this day is only 5 lengths from the top. The quarter pole's in sight for Cha-Cha-Chaka, who continues to nurse a neck lead. Juicy Hannah looms on the far outside, and they come to the top of the stretch. Cha-Cha-Chaka now digs down deep and finds more and leads by 1.5 lengths. Juicy Hannah continues this long, steady grind. Nikki Jolene, My Gal, and Happy this day, but inside the final 16th of a mile, Cha-Cha-Chaka living up to the favoritism at 1-5. Cha-Cha-Chaka just could not be caught. Juicy Hannah was second, Nikki Jolene was third, and My Gal was fourth.
Trainer Jamie Ness and jockey Paco Lopez team up for their second win of the day as Cha-Cha-Chaka, the 5-year-old mare by Clint, picks up her 3rd lifetime win. She's now made about $150,000 in career earnings. She went off 1-5 and paid $2.60 to win race 3. Let's turn the page here and check out race 4 to kick off the late pick 5. They bet almost $27,000 into the late pick 5 on Friday. Race 4 is going 5.5 furlongs, claiming 7,500, 3 and up, never won 2 lifetime. Let's see what happens here in race 4.
Away Yan running. Nice level start. Good rail speed from Dio Double Gee. The purple colors of Good News Rocket is right there, and so is Menka. Those are the first 3 as they settle down. Chasing the speed is Gonzalo in 4th, and Boyd's Band comes under a heavy drive in 5th. Quahog Republic's in front of 1, and Migratory's at the back of the pack. So a good battle bruises their 3 across the track. Up the inside, Dio Double G, Menka, and Good News Rocket right there turning up the heat, and Good News Rocket can wait no more, and Paco hasn't moved an inch just yet. Clinging on to second is Dio Double G, and Gonzalo comes alive in that green cap on the far outside, and the gray Quahog Republic is closing in 2. Heads turn for home. Good News Rocket is nursing a 1-length lead. Gonzalo continues to chase down the stretch. A good battle for 3rd between Menka, Quahog Republic, and Boyd's Band, but inside the final 200 yards, Good News Rocket still giving plenty at 3-5. Good News Rocket was a nice looking winner here today. Gonzalo a decent second, Quahog Republic 3rd, and Menka rallied to finish 4th.
Good News Rocket gets a class relief and wins first off the claim for trainer Greg Compton to give jockey Paco Lopez his 3rd win of the day. The 6-year-old son of Run Happy, now a 2-time winner from 19 starts. Good News Rocket went off at 3-5 and paid $3.40 to win race 4. Let's take a look here at race 5 to kick off the late pick 4. They bet almost $25,000 into the late pick 4. Off the turf here in race 5, maiden 16,000, filly mares 3 and up on the main track. Big 9-horse field here in race 5. Let's see what happens in the 5th.
And gates closed. Away and running, slow to go with Star over Malibu. There goes Millie McCall, Ship of Fools, and Stormy Monday's right there too. Hotter Than Fire comes away in fourth. Put on a Happy Face is eager to go, and that flushes out Line of Frost, who's 4 paths steep. Essential Girl rides that rail, slow starting strides of Star over Malibu, and on debut, Broad Run has one beaten. That's the 9 of them at the 6.5. And it's Millie McCall at the head of the group and shows the way by 3/4 of a length. Hotter Than Fire is keen to go, and the jockey tries to wrangle that one back. Line of Frost is committed to a wide kick at the 5.5 furlong point, and Ship of Fools rides the rail to fourth. Put on a Happy Face has the run of the race past the 5 furlong pole, and the gray is Stormy Monday, also right there in a very tight spot. And up the fence, Essential Girl still head Star over Malibu, and Broad Run is still last of all, so plenty of chances still. And it's Hotter Than Fire who takes the lead away. Millie McCall gets a reminder to stay on the speed. Line of Frost is committed to a 3-wide kick, but here comes the sweet strides of Put on a Happy Face, who loops up without being asked. 5/16 to go. Hotter Than Fire is holding on to a neck lead. Put on a Happy Face is trying to press on past. Stormy Monday resurgent into third. Line of Frost has no more to give. Essential Girl starts to close and his head's turned for home. Put on this Happy Face has had this long steady grind. They bump hard. Hotter Than Fire took a whack but keeps on chugging down the stretch, and Put on a Happy Face kicks for home and leads by a long neck while drifting in. Hotter Than Fire tries to battle back, but Put on a Happy Face is still nicely clear. Stormy Monday closing into the equation along with Essential Girl. Put on a Happy Face has won it over Stormy Monday, Hotter Than Fire, and Essential Girl.
Trainer Ricky Dutcho Jr. ships down from New York with Put on a Happy Face, a 4-year-old filly by Motown, a homebred here for Samantha Siegel of JMS Stable. Put on a Happy Face went off at 1-5 and paid $2.60 to break his maiden in his 6th career start. Nice ride there by jockey Julio Hard Riding Hernandez. $2.60 the win price there on Put on a Happy Face. The early pick 5 paid a very chalky $9.15. Let's take a look here at race 6 to kick off the final pick 3. Nice group of 8,000 starter allowance runners here. Filly mares 3 and up, optional claiming 15,000 going a mile and 70 yards. Let's check out the action here. Race 6.
They're all set. Away and running. Tangled starts for Sweet Hazley and Coal Mine. Sister Supreme was the first one to ping. Antonacci Girl is right there too. And Golden EIB Microphone gets a little bit of a pace to chase. Classic Ballads in front of a couple troubled horses, which include Coal Mine, and the one who had a terrible start and raced up is Sweet Hazley. Around the first turn they go. A very headstrong Sister Supreme is unsettled on the front end and leads by only half a length. Antonacci Girl is right there with no excuses in second, and the heavy favorites Golden EIB Microphone just waiting for its cue under the rider's hands. Classic Ballads keeping that one in the box, and Sweet Hazley was raced up early on despite a terrible start, and Coal Mine is last of all. 4.5 furlongs to go, and it continues to be Sister Supreme holding on by a neck. But Antonacci Girl has shadowed that one every step of the way, and Golden EIB Microphone just licking its chops trying to find a place to race as she stays towards the inside. They have 3.5 furlongs to go, and it's still Sister Supreme holding on by a nose. Antonacci Girl tries to take the lead away. Golden EIB Microphone has asked for a bit more, responds in kind. Classic Ballad comes under a heavy drive in front of Sweet Hazley, and Coal Mine's last of all, and here comes a 3-wide Golden EIB Microphone to attack the pace with Antonacci Girl and Sister Supreme as heads turn for home. Golden EIB Microphone now just swoop to the front. Antonacci Girl is going to try to battle on, and Sister Supreme has no more to give, and holding on to fourth is Classic Ballad inside the final 16th of a mile. Delaware Park has now had a name change to all favorites. 6 races in the books, 6 favorites home. Golden EIB Microphone, as the announcer said, has won it over Antonacci Girl and Sister Supreme and Classic Ballad.
Bred in Kentucky by Calumet Farm, the 7-year-old mare by Keen Ice Golden EIB Microphone picks up her 15th lifetime win. She's now made close to $300,000 in career earnings. She gives jockey Paco Lopez his 4th win of the day, 3rd win of the day for the Jamie Ness barn. The mare went off at 1-5 and paid $2.40 to win race 6. Let's take a look here at race 7 to kick off the final daily double off the turf, 5 furlongs on the main track. A ratings handicap, $37,000 purse for filly and mares 3 and up. Let's see what happens here in race 7.
Away and running. Brilliant speed from Drink This Cup and Sassafrasness. Bahamian Moon has to close from last, and Mudslide picks off 3rd. So Drink This Cup, speed on display, but the heavy favorite Sassafras is right there too, and Mudslide stays parked at the inside, and Bahamian Moon has to close 5 lengths around the one and only turn. Drink This Cup is trying to see this through for another desperate 3 furlongs. Sassafras is on the prowl now. Mudslide stays at that rail but backpedals the 3rd, and Bahamian Moon is picking off that rival as heads turn for home. Sassafras can wait no more and inherits the lead of the 3/16 pole. Homeward bound now, Sassafras kicks for home. Drink This Cup battling on stubbornly. A good battle for 3rd, but it's all Sassafras inside the 16th pole. A 5-time winner at Delaware Park, an 8-time winner from 16 starts, and Paco just won another. Sassafras has won it. Drink This Cup was 2nd, Bahamian Moon 3rd, Mudslide 4th.
Sassafras, a win machine, the 4-year-old filly by Unified, bred by trainer Jamie Ness, trained by Jamie Ness. Sassafras now an 8-time winner from 16 starts. She's now made over $250,000 in career earnings. She was 5 for 10 last year. Now she's 3 for 6 this year. This filly knows how to win by Unified, bred by Jamie Ness, owned by Jamie Ness and Morris Kernan Jr. Sassafras would give jockey Paco Lopez his 5th win of the day, 4th win of the day for the Ness barn. She paid $2.60 to win race 7. That middle pick 5 paid $5.50 with all the favorites winning. Congratulations to all the winning connections of Sassafras. She does it again, gets her 8th lifetime win. Let's take a look here at the 8th and final race, going a flat mile. Maiden claiming $40,000 for filly and mares 3 and up. Let's see what happens here in the Friday finale.
Away and running. Bad start for Blues Music. Good speed for Golden Ellie, who breaks well. And there goes the speed of Kara MS. And Lighten gets the perfect trip today. Watch Me Sparkle comes away in 4th. The rail belongs to Blues Music. And Sulfrina goes very wide, passing the 7 furlong point. So it's Golden Ellie at the head of the group and shows the way by a length and a half. Kara MS is on hold in that 2nd place position. And not far behind is Lighten, who's pulling hard in that 3rd place position as their single file. Watch Me Sparkle pops off the fence to be now a clear-cut 3rd. Blues Music tries to get going up the inside and has one beaten, and Sulfrina still last of all. So Golden Ellie controls the clock in the last and shows the way by 1. Kara MS continues to hound her speed in that 2nd place position, and a line of 3 chase the top 2. So it's Golden Ellie holding on by 1. Kara MS right there raising the stakes. Watch Me Sparkle committed to a 3-wide kick. Blues Music stays at that rail. Sulfrina's getting going, and now Lighten drops to the back of the pack. A new leader. Watch Me Sparkle surges to strike the front, and Sulfrina's coming with power and pace. Sulfrina raising the stakes to Watch Me Sparkle. Blues Music now captures 3rd, and the other 3 right now of little consequence as they come to the 3/16 pole. Watch Me Sparkle well off the rail, and Sulfrina now goes up and past. Blues Music tries to land 2nd, and nothing from Lightened. They're inside the final furlong, and Sulfrina now pads that lead. Blues Music chases hard, and so does Watch Me Sparkle. The favorites just swept the entire card at Delaware Park. Sulfrina has won it. Blues Music 2nd, Watch Me Sparkle 3rd, and Lighten was 4th.
Well, as you heard our announcer Josh say, 8 races this afternoon, and all races won by the heavy favorite. Sulfrina scores at even money for trainer Christopher Seal. 2nd win of the meet for the Seal barn. Nice ride there, Jose Batista on the 3-year-old filly by Maxfield. They took the blinkers off today, and That proved to be the winning trick. She breaks her maiden in her 4th career start. She paid $4.20. Nice ride, Jose Batista. Late pick 5 paid a chalky $9.40. The pick 5 payouts were on a diet today with all 8 favorites winning this afternoon. So congratulations to all the winning connections there of Silfrina. Let's get a quick break. When we come back, I'm going to tell you about the features we have on tap for you tomorrow. All right, welcome back. We have a big 9-race card on tap for you Saturday. The weather is supposed to be beautiful once again. We will be on the turf on Saturday. We should be fast and firm with perfect racing conditions for you Saturday. The feature is race 8, the $100,000 Rehoboth for filly mares 3 and up, going 6 furlongs on the main track. It attracted 9 filly mares in there. Your heavy even money favored is the 5 Holland Ice, the all-time leading Arkansas bred money winner. She's made over $1.2 million. She's a 12-time winner. 5-year-old mare by Cole Front, trained by Safi Joseph Jr. Even money on Holland Ice. I like her, but I also like the 3 GW's Girl and the Rehoboth. That's 6-1 for Greg Compton. Julio Hernandez will ride GW's Girl. And I also like the 7 Beyond Belief for trainer Kelly Breen. No rider named yet on Beyond Belief, but I think she has an outside shot at 12-1. So that's race 8, the feature of the day, the $100,000 Rehoboth. We have a new exciting wager debuting on Saturday. There's been a lot of excitement and buzz about this. People calling from all over the country asking about our new $3 all-turf pick 3, which will start tomorrow. We have 3 big fields on the turf, races 3, 5, and 7. The pick 3, the $3 all-turf pick 3 will start in race 3, and then the second leg's race 5, third leg's race 7. Race 3 is a maiden $16,000 going long on the turf. Race 5's a starter allowance going long on the turf, and also race 7's a starter allowance going long on the turf. So start studying up. The $3 all-turf pick 3s at Keeneland this past spring were paying bigger than their 50-cent pick 4. So I'm excited about this wager. We have some big fields on the turf, so start studying up now for that new wager. Starts tomorrow. The $3 all-turf pick 3 starts in race 3 on Saturday. Thanks to all our fans and horsemen and bettors for supporting us today. Thanks to all the horses for putting on a great, safe show. Handle not too bad today, a little over $2.1 million. Have a great Friday evening, and we hope to see you out here on Saturday.
There's only one